It is all around us. Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window, or when you close your door. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
Sit back, enjoy what you're going to see, and yeah, that's it. That's what Salad Master in a nutshell is about.
Thank you very much. We know you have a wide range of pots and pans, including coffee making. I drank a coffee earlier. It was so beautiful. It tasted so perfect, and it looked really different. Can we see what?
Okay, yet we'll come to that, but I just need to correct you a little bit.
Okay.
I go when somebody says pots. Because this goes beyond pots here today. This is a life-changing equipment. Okay? So we call this healthy cooking system. Can you repeat that?
Healthy cooking system.
Fantastic. Let's clap for you. So I'm going to start cooking. Right. I'm going to start with, while I'm going to start, so Cesar is going to help me.
Okay.
And what I want you to help is, this is the amazing equipment. Before I touch my healthy cooking system, I need to wash my hands. Healthy.
Yes, that's good. Get in.
So, right. So, I'm going to show you what I was talking about, departing.
Can you tell us the name of that equipment first?
It's just call it healthy cooking system. Okay. So you will say something about that. Okay. So this is the cow food.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to show you what comes out of this. It's fat. Cesar will show us after that. So Cesar is going to chop that for me.
Yeah.
And this is the ribs as well that I defatted. Right, we started cooking this because it takes a process. You can't just bang it together. You have to cook it. And then this is, I'm going to use this equipment to make my jollof rice. When you cook with this, you do not need to be in the house to cook with it. You can just bang everything there. Go to work, go for school, and pick up for when the school is back.
Like a slow cooker.
You can use it as slow cooker. We'll talk about that later. And then with this, when you use it, you do not even spend much on your electric bill, and you spend you spend only 7p, 7 pence.
Wow.
So I'm going to use this. So while I'm going to start with the rice, Sister is going to chop the cow and chop this for me. And I'm going to use this amazing food processor to cut my onions. And Sister is specializing in bring the onions with them. Says you do this for me.
Like we want my hand on the Alice.
Please. He's going to do the onions, all this for me.
By the way, let me explain first. So this is our salad master machine. So when the company first started in 1946, this is what they used to make. It's a master of both fruit and vegetable, hence the name salad master. Yeah. So it comes with two parts. This is the hopper. The hopper is with a wide opening for our fruit and vegetables, and we have this what we call a finger guard or a foot guard. Yeah, just to push that if you have small vegetable. Also, this is the base. The base is with 3 suction pads. You can use this for any dry, smooth surface. Just put it there and press, and you have a stable base. Yeah. So this hopper is perfectly sitting on our base. Comes with 5 amazing cones. This is different numbers, 1 to 5. There's a number there. Number 1, this is number 2. So number 3, number 4, and number 5. So we're cutting our onions today. By the way, this is laser sharpened. We don't need to sharpen it again. All Salad Master products is with lifetime warranty. So our customers only invest once, then they can pass it on generations. So with the onion Auntie Alice, I'm going to use cone number 2. Yeah, very easy to use. All you have to do is put turn that clockwise, and it will just lock. To remove, anti-clockwise. Yeah, you can use this for onion, garlic, ginger salads. All right. Okay. So do we need the garlic, Auntie Alice?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit of garlic. As you can see, we don't peel the garlic. So all you have to do is use the Salad Master machine. Cone number 2.
Yes, quality. It's affordable, but then they have good quality. Amazing. So, fellas, do you do this all by yourself, or are you working in a team?
I work in a team. Right. Because some people, usually, if I'm doing like a wedding food, like if it's a big occasion, if you're catering for a big occasion, usually I've got some teams whereby they come over, and then sometimes we can hire a kitchen for us to be able to deliver. Okay. So just for the it's not just you, carrying the bag of jollof rice, carrying the my, you've got other people helping. How does that help your business too? How does that help your business? Sometimes, working with people, I know easy as well. I know, but then at the end of the day, you can't cook alone. If you're cooking like you're cooking a large quantity of food, if you're cooking for an occasion, there's no way you'll be able to do it all by yourself. I mean, you're going to be on yourself. So at the end of the day, for me, I've got some people that actually come over whenever I put a large amount of food to do. I normally call on them. They come over. Even sometimes they can be here from let's say Wednesday we do the shopping. Right. Yeah. And then I would say sometimes I distribute the job for people to do division of labor. Just for some people that are going to do the shopping. Sometimes the ones that I can do myself, I do myself. Right. But then the cooking, I do mainly the cooking myself. Right. Because I am somebody that doesn't really like giving my food to somebody to cook for me. Right. Because I don't want my customers to complain about it. And there's one thing about me as well. If other people cook for me, I don't really know. Some people will be saying, if you're a caterer, if people cook for you, you are not really satisfied with their food. Right. For me, that's the reason why I actually take my time for me to cook for my customers, so that at the end of the day, I know I am giving them the quality that they want. Yes. Amazing. Thank you so very much for that. I mean, that is so refreshing to know. Guys, if you see us looking off the camera, it's just because Molly is actually making more. If you don't know, more is like the smell. You should be here to perceive. How are you doing? Can you show the camera? This is one of the most difficult things. For those of you who don't know, it's bean cake. Yeah, is that what it's called? Bean cake. Yeah, bean cake. Yeah. You say so. You just snapped it
Okay, maybe we should show our audience how to, I'm learning as well, guys. This is why we're here today. We're not just learning about this is the way the leaf looks like. You have two together. Usually with me, I usually have two. People don't have two together anyway, but we're able to get here. For you to be able to get to doing the properly. So make sure you do it in window like that. Okay. Yeah. And then you just have to place it on top of each other like that. Okay. And then you fold it. Right. Yeah. You bring it right from the right hand side up onto the left hand side. And that's the way you do it. And then you fold it. And that's your way for you. Wow. Guys, does that not just look like magic? Yeah. That's it for you. So magic. Yeah. I will not attempt that. But we're actually making it's all been prepped already. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the board. Yeah, and then you have I actually have the beans cake, you have to blend it. I've blended it. What were the ingredients that you used for it? Just because people cook it differently, don't they? People cook it differently. So what was the secret? Because I beg you today, we get to know your secret ingredient, your secret today. It's just the beans, you peel your beans, after peeling your beans, you blend it. After blending, you have your hot pepper, and then your onion, your hot pepper. The hot pepper actually depends on the way you actually want your hot pepper to be. Okay. It depends on how hot you want it. Some people like it spicy, some people like it mild. Right. So, and then sometimes we used to have to ask some of our customers the way they want their food to be made. Some people, they can tell you they want it mild, they want it hot. So it's still the same thing with this as well. If you want it mild or if you want it hot, depending on how you want it. Right. So you put your hot pepper and then you put your vegetable oil or palm oil, if it's palm oil you want to use. Right. And then you got your meal already and then you put it inside, fold it, put it on the thingy, and then you put it on the stove and that's it done. Wow. Customer service there, guys. They treat you according to how you want your food to be. So they're not just saying, here it is. Oh, here is Gloria. So Gloria is wearing one of my piece. I designed it. I purposely picked this fabric because of the peacock on it. I love the peacock on this fabric, and I wanted it to be at the front. And I love a bit of shine, a bit of sparkle. So I had some stones right on it. This fabric, turn around, yeah. So I like the way the lace is at the back, all laid out at the back, and then you don't have the lace at the front. So this is one of the designs that I came up with. The first time I did this, I did about 10 of it, and it went straight away into the market, and this is the last piece of it. So can you turn around? And I always like something that makes you look girly, not too, So I like a piece of bows. If you see some of my outfits, that I have bows somewhere on the neck or at the belt, and something that makes you look younger. So this is one of my creations. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Gloria. Come here. So, oh wow. That is just gorgeous. I like the way you've mixed it all up there, like the back. Yeah. Everything. The back's got all the dimensions and stuff, and then the back, the way you've mixed it up with the lace. I can definitely see how you're different. Yeah. I know you've won a few awards as well. Yeah. Tell us a bit more about that. Right. Award-winning designer. Right. I'm flattered now. Right. My first award was in Coventry. Someone invited me over for a fashion show. Yes. And I said to myself, many people will be coming with adult clothing. I would like to focus on children's outfits. Yes. So I made few ball dresses for these kids. And as soon as they came out, it was like, wow! And they were quite, cute girls. They came out with the dresses. They were looking so beautiful. And I wasn't expecting an award, to be honest. And after the show, there was award night. And then I was given, award for best creativity for children. So that was the first award, and I had quite a lot of awards from Pacesetters. Yes, I got one. Oh my God! Amazing. Exactly.
amazing, amazing.
It's just like the icing on the cake,
I'm
isn't it?
telling you.
Because I know you work so hard.
Yes.
So just someone recognizing your efforts.
Yes, it's great. It's great. It's great to have a pat at the back. You know, when someone appreciates what you do.
Yes.
It gives you courage.
Because people don't realize that they see you at the fashion show and it all looks glamorous, but the amount of hours that you spend on your own and creating, people don't realize that it's not as exciting behind the scenes.
No. That's the reason why I always say that to be a fashion designer, you have to have the passion.
Yes.
It comes with passion. If you're not passionate about it, you cannot do it.
No.
So it's the passion that drives you, that keeps you going. You know. So it's not easy to cut pieces of, especially when it comes to 6 pieces, dresses, 6 pieces, and you cut them in pieces and you join them together again, not mixing each piece.
I know.
So you have to be intelligent.
Yeah, you do. You definitely need technical skills.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I find you on Facebook. The person said congratulations to my daughter. The person, she said she's very creative and inspiring to our youth. And keep it up. I vividly remember how difficult it is to get African fashion designers in UK a few years ago. That congratulations, you deserve it.
Thank you.
So many people said congratulations on your awards. We love you, my daughter. That's something.
Hi Patrick.
Thank you.
Hi AK, Matilda. Hello. And everybody else that's doing good.
Thank you very much.
Hi Tilly. Hi Finikai. Hi Kemi. Hi Meg.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching and stay tuned because I will bring out the bonnets that you can win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So where did you get all these amazing fabrics from?
Right. So I shop for fabric all over the place, to be honest. And I can't say there's a particular place that I get the fabric from. Well, I shop for fabric everywhere. The best. I always try to go for the best. Fabric.
And what type of fabrics are they?
So now these are lace fabrics, they're lace materials. For our African one day.
She's wearing a nice petticoats. Beautiful line of fluffy in and out. Gorgeous item. It's been around here. It's beautiful. And guess what? She's got an Ankara inspired bag as well. So you see, it goes. So that's to me a practice on girl. You can put the shade sunglasses on girl and see. That's it. So what do you want to say about this item?
This is very comfortable. I could wear this anywhere out winter. It could match most of my outfits, especially the bag as well. I could literally wear with anything in the winter time and it's very comfy and warm. So yeah, I like it a lot. It's very exciting.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so very much, Nasa. Thank you. We've got our beautiful model again. Gloria, come on. She's wearing a beautiful teddy coat as well, black in color. Beautiful, very fluffy on the inside. Proper cozy, guys. Proper cozy. And she's, to complete the look, oh yeah, that's the back. See, super cozy. To complete the look, she's got a Ankara inspired bag as well. What do you want to say about this item?
I like it because you can wear anything and it's very quick as well. Like you just put it on and just leave the house.
So would you go on with the Ankara inspired bag?
Yeah, because it goes with the outfit and I like the colors.
Yeah, and it's unique as well. You can see things like this. Oh, that's good. Thank you so very much.
Wow, stunning. So we do have a giveaway today.
Yeah.
What have we got for the giveaway? Very handy.
We've got yes. Do you want to get a couple?
Yes, please.
Give me 2 seconds. It is.
So if you've just joined us, my guest today is the amazing, the gorgeous Precious. She is the brains behind the Stunning Look fashion online store. She does amazing women's fashion. She believes that every woman can be stunning. So the ideals of Stunning Look girl is every woman that wants to look good. So she's going to show us what she's got. Are you giving these away?
These are all giveaways, guys.
Wow.
They're all the beautiful bags. They're 2-in-1 bags. They call it 2-in-1 tote bags. So you can carry it and just put that out.
Okay. Can I just say for you to be able to win one of these bags today, what you need to do is engage with the post on Facebook, on Instagram. You need to comment, like, send in your questions, and you'll be in for more chances to win the more you comment. So get on um, get on in the comment section and let's hear what you have to say, because we've got 4 bags to give away today.
We've got 5.
So me as well.
You have it, yeah. So these are the bags, super nice, super durable as well. And the pound 2-in-1.
I love that. Yeah. Wow. This is gorgeous.
I just slice
It's like versatile, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Go shopping, go out to the beach, and then it's been a horrible year. So from next year, go out to the beach. So might just slide on the beach with that.
Wow, this is gorgeous. And it's fun for this. So like, comment, subscribe. Visit if you're on Instagram, like Stunning Looks page. If you're on Facebook, the same, and just engage with the post, and you could be one of our 5 lucky winners today. Okay, so what's Stunning Looks motto? Have you got like a tagline, or
Yes,
yeah?
we do. Our tagline or our motto is looking good is our thing. So that regardless of how you look,
Yes.
regardless of how you are, just look good, and that's our motto.
Wow, that's brilliant. Looking good
Is our thing.
is our thing. I like that. So every woman can look good, right? It doesn't matter who you are, what size
you are, what race. No,
you just need
we
to
are all
look good.
inclusive.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what made you want to pursue a career in fashion retail? Because you're not only a businesswoman, but you're a scientist as well. So that's like skills.
And
your mom, your wife. How do you fix it all in?
Right, to be honest, I don't know. I've been asked this question trillions of times. You're a scientist. How do you fit in the... Some more. Let me just show you this, people. Let me show you this. What on earth is this? Guys, hello?
That's it. So you're going to give it like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Like the Queen's bow.
Okay.
That's the one.
Can everyone just, for 30 minutes, just silence for 30 minutes and just take in all of this.
Woo!
Take in all of, just pause for a minute and take this in. How amazing is this? Whoa!
So this hat is actually inspired by Queen Mary. So one of the things I wanted to do during lockdown was do a lot of studying. And one of the fashion courses I did was called Royal Fashion. So it went all the way from like the Tudor age right up to the present day royals. And I kind of fell in love with Queen Mary, and because she had this about her, her husband died, and she wore black a lot, but she still quite stood out. So
so when I say I'm a queen, you all better believe me.
Yes,
I am queen it right now. I am queen it, America. Okay, I put it that way.
I kind of meshed it like this. Like this was all together.
Girl, stop.
Here,
Okay.
Let me take it off there.
Are you guys ready for this? Take a bow, people. The queen is in the building,
This is how queens look, right?
Okay.
I'll hold your hair.
Please hold my hair. Hold my hair while I get dressed. See, I've got the exaggerated eyelashes on to go with that exaggerated queen hat. Okay. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, hold on. Guys, can you see this? Okay, give my queen hat. Okay. So
this is your queen's look.
You
kind of just...
Wow. Regal royalty. Absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you.
Editorial.
Oh, I should go to Asda with this. I should just step into Asda with this one day.
I know.
Just tell them, African queen in the building, people.
Imagine yourself at Royal Ascot on Ladies' Day.
Hello.
That would be awesome.
Hello.
That would be really, really amazing.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Exaggerated gorgeousness from Miss Attire Makeup. Okay, getting a bit hot in the studio, so I'm going to take my royal robe off. Excuse me, gentlemen, close your eyes, please. Thank you. Okay, girls, sit yourself down. Let's have a little chin wag. Let's talk.
Yes.
Okay, so come closer, come closer.
Right.
Get in
Can you see me?
Excellent. Okay, so I met the gorgeous Taimika about nearly 10 years ago.
I know.
I saw we were at a wedding together, right? We were at a wedding together, and this girl, she came. She had, I think, matching shoes and bag and
Fascinator, bangles, dress, shoes.
I was just like this.
Clutch bag.
Forget the bride. I mean, the bride was stunning. She's our friend. The bride was stunning, but I was just staring at this girl, and I said to her, I said, I love all of what you've got on. I need it right now. Where'd you get this? She says, oh, I made it. I was like, what? You made what? You made this. She blew me away. And since then, I've been obsessed with Taimika.
I know.
Obsessed.
Thank you for being a #1 fan.
Oh, I am. I mean, look at this. From exaggerated hat to little genuine hat.
So I've got something for everybody.
Fantastic.
It's not everyone that likes. I'm more like the Queen Mary, you know.
Okay.
You gotta stand out, don't you?
Hello. Why fit in when you can stand out?
Exactly.
Why fit in when you can stand out?
But some people just like to make that statement. It's the fabric more than anything that really puts an identity on these fascinators.
Okay, Miss Amika, 1 minute, please. So, guys, hope you're enjoying this. Welcome on the show. Just put your comments on there. Put your comments, whatever questions you've got. Feel free to ask us. And there's going to be a live line for people to call in and ask questions. And tonight, you are going to be given a 50% discount on every. We're going to give you a 50% discount code. Okay, so stay watching and find out how you get hold of that code. 50% off.
50%. Like I'm literally giving it away, so don't miss it.
I'd pay 200% for that hat.
Exactly.
I would. Okay, so the number you need to dial in 07462 911 200. 07462 911 202. Call in, guys. Any questions you've got? And if you want to find out too how to take part in this online business exposition, please call us and find out some more.
So I will do something about it, and I want God to help me. So I was working with Mercy Care, then NHS Trust. So we are 5 in team. So and when I went back to work, so I just gave all my colleagues little gift. I said from Nigeria, and I said, please, can you support me? I want to start to support children in Nigeria. And they said, okay. So and I started from there. So some of them will give me like money, and they asked me how much can they support a child for a year. So and because it's a government school, it's cheaper than the private. So and for a child to be in school for all the year is £120. And they say, oh, it's not that much because it's a government school, and they usually give me the money, and then I will ask people there to send me the video, and that is why I was doing it. And when I showed them the video at work, they say, oh wow! And sometimes they have tears on their faces. So because this little thing, and that is how it started. And I saw that they have more interested even than me. And sometimes I even forget, and they will just know that is for the people, for the children. So, and I said, oh, this is going well because, as I said before, we are 5 in teams and we've known each other before this started. I've been working with MSK for 6 years then. So we've known each other well and all that. So, and they mentioned something that touches me. And they say, oh, they normally support this big charity, but I can see you, I know where you live, we work together. I think I'd rather support you. And that is how this started slowly.
Wow, that is just a beautiful story there. 2 weeks holiday. When I think about 2 weeks holiday, I want to go in the summer and just relax. But you've used your holiday to make a difference, to change the life of a child and now children. That is just so fantastic to know. Like, I mean, it's just beautiful that you've been able within 2 weeks give birth to this amazing foundation today. And what you've just said now is about, for those of you who are, watching us today, guys, like, learn a thing or two. Don't just go on holiday and be like me, who wants to just relax in the sun. Go into those less privileged areas and see what life that we can impact. And I think that's what Ibijoke just did. And you came back to the UK, like you said. You spoke to your 5 colleagues who were really close to you, and they were able to empower you. Now, tell us, you didn't just stop there. You decided to set up another one here in the UK. Am I right?
Yeah. So the thing is, again, when this charity was set up in Nigeria, we are registered and all that. So I was sharing the story and all that, and people will start asking me, "Do you help in the UK?" And I said, "No, at the moment we are only helping the children in Nigeria because the demand there is huge." And then when I eventually saw that they're asking me all the time about, "Are you helping in the UK?" And I thought, oh, maybe that is what maybe I should had UK to on board. So, and then I went about inquiries about how to register it in the UK and all that, and then that is how that started.
And it started. Amazing. I mean, if you think about it, just going back to how this all started again, on your holiday, you are a mom, you are a wife. Was it easy for you to tell your husband, "I have passion to adopt 30 children"? What was his reaction? And you had 2 biological children. How were you able to navigate through the hearts of your loved ones and explain your passion to them? How was it for them? Was it just natural that they just said, "Mom or wife would run with you"? What was their reaction like?
The thing is, when I spoke to my husband and my children, that I think I would like to go for fostering, and the thing that makes me is, the gentleman, the person we are.
So, what does the name Takwana actually mean?
So it's torn up for enough.
So, sorry, just bear with me. Okay. I've got volume on another device. Sorry, so I've just put that on mute.
Okay.
Right. Go on.
So Takwana is it's Shona, which translates to enough, really. So it tells you all you need to know about the situation my parents found themselves in. I'm the last born of 4 children, and it was just said, I've got a pretty interesting story though that my mom told me. So what happened was, when my mom got married, she moved over to my dad's sort of rural home, and where she had her first child. And when during that pregnancy, she felt sick most of the time. And it was the same case as she had a second son and the third son. So the family got together, and sat down and said, "You know what? You need to stop having kids now because you're becoming more or less like a liability, for lack of a better word, because you're meant to be, here helping out with the chores and things of that nature." So mom got sick. And then she was told, "You know what? We enough of these kids." But mom being mom, she ended up, not taking the contraceptives that she was meant to have been taken. And voila, Takwana came along. So they sat down again and said, "Okay, we're going to call this boy Takwana so that people know that, listen, we're serious. This is it. We're enough. No more kids."
It's such a lovely name. And this is one thing about not just Zimbabwe, but Africa as a whole. I've noticed most people with an African name, it always has some kind of meaning or story to it, which I think is quite beautiful. So, growing up, like, what was your childhood like? Do you have like a best memory, like one that you can share from your childhood?
I don't know about one. It was just a series of very silly things, really. When you reflect back. So I grew up initially. My initial sort of childhood was back at my rural areas. I grew up there, and then we moved to a small township called Rimukakadoma. And the one of the things that I remember very well is my grandma telling us stories, like these stories about rabbits and
and the elephant, how the elephant was this smart, or the rabbit was this smart, and trick everybody. So I remember distinctively, sitting down and underneath the bright moon of, the rural areas, because there isn't much electricity. So when the moon is out, the moon is out. So it really has that magical sort of sense to it. So those are the stories I remember, how slow the tortoise was, but always got to where it wanted. Things that, lessons that you take for granted as a kid, or that don't really make much sense as a kid. But, outside of the business, you tend to learn that the consistency of the tortoise over time, as opposed to trying to rush things sometimes, is more important than you would need along in life. So it's those are sort of memories that I had. And I remember silly stories because when I remember, we used to live in a very deprived township, right? One of my favorite stories was whenever we had like a good meal, like when we had chicken at home, once in a while, it was never every day. But when you did, you definitely made sure that your friends knew that you had some chicken. So you would grab the bone and spread the cooking oil around your mouth, and you just eat them and just your friends knew that you can play. So those those were the best of times. Yeah, life was much simpler then before all this text.
I know. But what's really interesting about you is so you talk a lot about your upbringing, but I've noticed that you don't really mention that you were this village boy that was privately educated. You always miss out that bit.
That part is not interesting. I don't think I was privately educated. I went to a Catholic school, right? So it was. I don't know if you can call that a private school, but I think that was.
I think more in like the British term private school, but for us it was more like boarding school, wasn't it? Boarding school.
It was, and everything else. And it just speaks to the sacrifices that my parents had to, pretty much just go through. My mom was a trader. She used to sell what is called some funny stuff. I don't know what you call it in English, but she used to go across to South Africa and sell that. And she sacrificed every itty bitty penny that she made from there and took me to the best schools that she could, the few pennies that she gained could take me. And it's the same for my father as well. My father was a head, and he was very keen on a good education because he always used to say it would change the entire trajectory of your life.
How would you describe like a classy sassy girl? Do I look like a classy sassy girl today?
Of course you do. You look so classy today.
I'm going to take this off because it's not that cold, but I wanted you to see like my full three-piece. So I'll just put that aside. So, Sophie, if you tell us a bit more about what a classy sassy girl looks like, and I know you've got classy sassy boutique on.
Yes.
So maybe you can run us through your outfit. So what you got on, girl?
I've got a little piece from my set. I've got my belt in my hair just to make it a little bit more bougie. But underneath this, I have my wrap belt. It's now
I want on this side as well because we've got like our Instagram audience on the other side. Oh, nice! I love that.
It just helps to make an outfit.
Yeah.
It's style.
Yeah, it takes it up a notch, right?
Of course. And the thing is with Party Sassy is it's full of little affordable pieces. So I range in swimwear, which is all seasons because, as you know, everybody goes on holiday. Thank you so much. But they also are reversible as well. So all my bikinis are a mix and match and reversible. Not just that, I have a range of jackets and belts and t-shirts and hoodies. So it's just something that young ladies can come and buy some stuff that'll make their garments look, their outfits look amazing.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. So do you think, I mean, what made you choose the name Classy Sassy Boutique? Like, do you think it's easy to be young and classy? Because I know your Classy Sassy Boutique is kind of like a young brand.
Yes, it is.
And how easy is it to be young and sassy and classy?
Well, I feel like it comes naturally. I feel like you either are a classy, sassy person or you're Yeah, I was going to say average then, but that was a bit not the right way to say, was it? Yeah. I just believe classy, sassy women are full of confidence, and they admire what they wear. I just feel like, as a whole, it just works really well with my brand. My brand targets young ladies. Yes.
Just checking who's joined us live. Just carry on talking. Okay, so tell us more about. I know within like the Pacesetters boutique, you've got this stay in your lane. What's that all about?
Just stay in your lane. Well, really, that is for people that could be also having a hard time. You've got a lot going on, and you feel like you should always stay in your lane. Even if you fall off track, sometimes it's okay. Just stand back up, get back on your path, and stay in your lane. Yes, so
I know.
stay in your lane.
I like the way that you just described it, because like the way I was looking at it was kind of like, I need to just stay in my lane and not watch what anybody else is doing. But I do like the way you've described it, because then it's kind of making it a lot more personal. That like, because sometimes, like as fashion designers, like we do go through some challenges, and I know like yesterday was Mental Health Awareness Day, and this. On my journey as a fashion designer, I discovered that there's a lot of designers that suffer with their mental health. So I think that's a good way of looking at it. And stay in your lane. So when you all get to be too much, just stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Never mind what everybody else is doing. Exactly. Oh, brilliant! I love that. Thank you so much. Hi, the people that are just on Facebook. I'm just still trying to see who you are. And Facebook family, hello. We've got a giveaway at the end of this live. So if you want to be in a chance to win something from Pacesetters Boutique, all you need to do is comment and engage, and you can
different camera angles professionally. So it's just going to look like they are there present with you.
Yeah. So what's your style of photography? Because I know photography's got different styles. What style of photography are you focused on?
Well, basically, myself and my team, what we do is we approach your special moments with creating natural styles. Photography things as they come. We do less of poses. We capture special moments. We see the emotions right in your faces. We catch you unawares, while you are still in the action. So those are the kind of beliefs that we understand that pictures you carry, it should tell a story about what the moment is. So even if you are looking at the pictures 10, 20, 30 years to come, you'll be able to understand that, it will take you down the memory lane rather than just styling you, look this way, do like that. Do you get what I mean? So, though we do styling as well, but majorly we like to capture moments as they come.
Good. So, can you tell us what's the vision behind DG Short Media? Because I'm sure there must be something you thought of. Why did you go into photography? Why exactly?
Right. Okay. Going into photography, actually, I have this passion for photography, but I never thought of going into it professionally. But what actually pushed me into going into it professionally was when I had my wedding, we contracted it out to a professional to come and do our photos and videos for us, So then he gave us the soft copy of the media. So unfortunately, we moved house during that time, and we one way or the other we lost the CD. So then later on, we went to him, okay, can we have another one,
Another
like
copy,
a copy of
yeah.
it? You know, then we pay for it, and he never had the copy.
Ouch.
So that was so
all that
painful.
beautiful day gone, just like that.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we had to be running to friends who has got pictures taken on their phones and stuff to, you know. And back then, phone cameras were not that good.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, we just had to compile whatever we were able to compile, you know, and that's all we had. So that was really, really painful. So then I was like, okay, this is a big problem. There are lots of people that must have encountered something like this. So then I now, you know, decided that I'm going to put up something, you know, to make sure we look into that and we solve such problems for people. So we make sure right now what we do is we make sure we keep your footage and your pictures for a minimum of 6 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, for a minimum of 6 years. So even if you lose it, you can still come back to us. Although it's going to come it's going to come at a fee, at a cost.
Yeah, but what's money to get your memory?
That is better than not having.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what pushed me into starting this outfit.
Yeah, I understand. You were talking before. You were talking about being creative, because it's one of the most important things in choosing a photographer for your events. Because sometimes you choose venues that are not really good for pictures, but you want your photographer to be able to say, "Oh, this is not a good venue. This is not a good location. Can we use this? Can we use this backdrop? Can you pose this way? Can you pose that way?" Because that's what you hire a professional for, really, to make sure that at the end of the day, your pictures come out lovely and it tells a story that in a couple of years' time, you can look back and say, wow, this was a lovely day. So how do you deal with irate customers? Because I'm sure some customers are like, set in their way.
I work with people like, normally I like simple dresses. Like you can have a very simple dress, like a little black dress. Like today you can see I'm wearing this navy dress, but I did put one of these accessories, which you can see it closer. And I'll show you Instagram as well. So this you can dress it smart or you can dress it casual. And they also have these earrings. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, good. Carry on.
Yeah. And we also do have this beautiful piece of jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
That's more for when you're going for your dinners, something glam. Can you see that it's a two-tone? It literally has some pink diamonds in the middle that you can wear it with pink as well.
Show it to us on Instagram. Let's have a look.
I don't know why my Instagram keeps switching off.
Yeah, well, Instagram lives are notoriously very technically complicated. They don't always work. So hopefully it'll come back on.
Can you see it on Instagram?
No, not at the moment because it's frozen your end.
There you go.
But I can, oh yes, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I've got a matching bag here.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
I'll show you. So you got this green bag.
Yes.
That's got a scarf.
Wow. How much is that bag?
This bag is going for £45, but today you'll be getting a 10% discount.
So is it 10% on like all the bags today?
Yes.
Okay. So if you just join the slide, you've got 10% discount on any of Chipo's accessories. I'm just in conversation with Chipo, who is the the CEO of the Shifa brand, and we're going to be talking about her fragrance line. But she's also a personal shopper and does all these amazing accessories that she's just showing us. So today, and on this slide, you get 10% off any of the accessories, and you're in for a chance to win one of her amazing fragrances called Diadem Blossom. I have got with me here Diadem Royale, which I already use and I absolutely love. I have tried the Diadem Blossom, which is what you're going to win, but today I've got this with me. So just comment, leave your comment, tell us what you think, ask any questions for your chance to be in the draw. So by the end of this live, we'll announce the winner. Okay. Right. So I've got a question for you. What's your favorite accessory? Because you deal with all these different gorgeous accessories. Do you actually have a favorite?
Do you know what? I think all the accessories that I buy, I buy them because I'm drawn to them.
Yes.
So what I sell is selling like my image, what I like. But I tend to find out that my favorite accessories that I can pick is earrings, because I can see that I can do without earrings.
I love
in the house.
I love earrings.
When I'm in the house, I wear these small earrings because I believe as a woman, when you wake up,
yes,
you just have to do up your hair.
Yeah, okay. I hope that our friends on Instagram can also see. Okay, yeah, you were saying, sorry, we had to share that so that our viewers can also be a part of it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so it's a bronze mask that I made of my face. And also it's an oil painting with me, representation of me as a child. And there's a table in front of me in the oil painting, and there's a bronze mask on top of the table. And I won the Hottinger Prize Award, which means that this group, the Hottinger Group, which is a financial group in London, they buy my artworks and add them to their collection.
Amazing! Wow. I mean, you talk about oil painting. I just see paintings. But there must be a reason why you painted such a picture. The mask, the table. What should they really represent? Because I know there's more to paintings than just what it is, what we see, you know, the physical appearance of it. I think there's more to it. Why have you decided to paint yourself and the mask and, you know, sitting by the table and all that? Why?
Yes, so as a creative, I like to explore and research into different things.
Right.
One of the things I'm really interested in is in my heritage as a Nigerian, as a Yoruba person. So the mask is actually, I was inspired to make it when I went to the British Museum in London, and they have a whole Africa section, and they have a lot of bronze that they actually stole from Nigeria. So that's another story.
Yeah.
So I was inspired.
We're not cutting that part off, guys. Yeah. You know, they were stolen.
Yeah, so I was inspired by those bronze works to make my own, something that I could have for myself, and claim back ownership of being Nigerian here in the UK. Yeah, so that's the story about the bronze mask. And in terms of the paintings are a figure of me from my childhood, and I'm wearing like traditional, I think, ashoke.
Yeah, have we got it showing?
Yeah, with a bronze mask on the table, and yeah, that's just a painting about memories, about being home in Nigeria, yeah.
Amazing. That is quite deep. You know, the whole equipment that you use for your painting, the likes of the paints, the brushes, and you know, these things don't come cheap. How are you able to fund? Because you were in uni when you started. How were you able to get the funds, you know, to buy all the paintings and all the brushes, the oil paints, whether it's powdered paints or, you know, whatever paints that you use to create all this amazing artwork that you create, you know, how are you able to fund it?
So initially in university, I guess it was through my student loan. Yeah, it was through my student loans, and I would buy my artworks
I'll buy my like paintbrushes and stuff through there. And then I got a part-time job to fund buying my materials and things like that.
Okay, amazing. Well, I'm just lost in this conversation, guys. But again, welcome to another edition of the Pacesetters Business Online Business Exhibition. Today, I am here with Toby, who is a young visual artist who paints a lot. So please, if you have any questions for Toby, leave them down in the comment section below. She'll be sure to answer them. Get the questions coming on Facebook and on Instagram. Toby will be answering your questions, and you stand a chance, to get a discount in Toby's work by following Toby on her social media platform, which is Toby Alexandra Faraday on Instagram and also on Facebook. And make sure you are also following the Pacesetters Business Online Exhibition. We have a social media platform also, which is on Facebook and on Instagram. When you're following us, you are so sure to be winning some lovely prizes. So yeah, I could just get carried away by what Toby is saying. So I've encouraged you to get your young ones to listen, because Toby is going to be giving some tips on how you can go into painting. So our next question will be, if any young person out there wants to take that same pathway that you have chosen to go into art, what are your tips? What are your advice? What is the first thing I need to do as a young person that wants to go into painting?
So if you want to just do painting as like a hobby, then I would just like Google is like your best friend. Google all the things you need to start up and buy them cheaply just to like get going. And then as you learn a bit more, you can buy like more expensive materials. But art materials can be quite costly. Also YouTube. Like if I didn't know something about painting, like I don't know, maybe the other day I was researching how to paint hair, Afro hair specifically. So you can also YouTube like how to paint this, and it shows you like a step-by-step detailed of how to paint. So if you want to go into painting, I would recommend to do that. Or if you're in school, then ask your tutors to help you with that as well.
Yeah, that's amazing to know. Thank you for that, Toby. And then university life. We've talked a lot about, all the beautiful things that you've done, still focusing your
transition. Right. So the first year went fine. I was still contemplating, as we all do. I'll start tomorrow. 2015, I was like, oh no, that's it. You need to start taking that step, because if you're going to be a nutritionist, that is what you take.
And then you look like that. I'm like, okay.
Exactly. So they'll be like, come on, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I went to uni, and then I started losing weight, and then it was hard. It was hard.
Wow.
The minute I started removing carbs from my body, because I always tell myself that, listen, our bodies are like computers. You need to reboot the system. So I started a phase of one diet, to remove carbs from my diet, and that's how I started. I kept going on. I did go to the gym, which was really hard. I had to buy new gym wear. As big as I was so proud of myself and confident. I got my gym wear. But even if I was confident, looking outside confidence, inside me, I was really, really scared. Like even going to the gym, I would go in the night, because I'm like, oh no, I can't go in the afternoon. I might fall off the treadmill, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So I used to go in the evening, but it still worked out for me, because I was quite determined to lose weight. I'll see people in the gym, I'm like, am I ever going to get to that stage, because I was very, very, very big. I had a lot of people calling me names, but I just flew over my head, kept going, and determined that I went by. With the support of my children, who have been very, very amazing throughout. I'll speak about that later on. So 2016, 17, 18, I was doing different kinds of diets, because sometimes when we stick to one diet, yes, there's a lot of diets out there, and diets work differently for everybody, because we are all different, So, but when we keep doing something continuously for a long period of time, the body starts rejecting it. So I started just
doing different diets, taking 6 weeks on, some time off, and with the cheat days, we all know the cheat days. Oh, I deserve it. We're indulging in something, we're eating anything just to keep us going and saying, and still keep going. So I did 9 different phases of exercise as I was going, and it was very, very, very hard. And there was a time I started feeling ill, yes, because I was doing the diet, yes, and I was still looking very, very okay. When you're going out to stepping out to public confidence, like I'm saying, well, inside of you, you're not confident. Some people will have self-loathing, anxiety, coming stress, depression. I went through all of that. Wow. But as I was going, people won't notice because I'm just somebody that just keeps going. I keep going. I keep going. So I was doing well on the diet, but then there was something that was missing with the lifestyle that I was living. Because when I lost weight initially from 2015, going to the gym, as we all do, we tend to relax. So I relaxed with the exercise, and I was like, I don't think I need the exercise anymore. So I stopped doing exercise consistently. So when I stopped doing the exercises and starting to eat, for others, I was eating healthy, but without the exercise, I also started suffering. I had all different kinds of ailments that I was feeling. I went to hospital for all kinds of tests, and everything came out negative. And I was wondering, so what's going on? But the Holy Spirit said to me, listen, sometimes we blame the devil for things that are happening to our bodies. We say it's the devil, but sometimes it's us as human beings that are doing this to us, to ourselves. So I thought, okay, let me read about this further, because even if we have degrees and all that, sometimes we still need to carry on with our education. Yeah. I read on this, and yes, I did know the benefits of exercise. Like we all know, it's good for the heart, it's good for weight loss, it's good for everything. But what exactly is it really good for our own body? Because we must love our body. Because the body is the temple of Christ, so we must love our body. So one day I was sitting outside with my sister, because this is just a session. I said I wasn't going to talk about nutrients or counting calories or anything like that. I'm just trying to motivate and trying to engage people so that
what's your gist like?
My collection, like I said, is something you can definitely not find on high street. Yeah. I bring out a statement. Like I love the fact that my customers who go on location or it's a birthday, their dresses are standing out from the usual outfit. It makes statements. It's high price, high quality. Details of every clothes is just amazing. So it's more of a red carpet event outfit. Just like the one behind you there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Really. Although we do have casual outfits as well. We do have jeans and nice top like the one I'm wearing right now. Yeah, it's a nice summer. I decided to go for summer look today. It's more like a summer. Guys, check this out. So look at that waist, like really. And of course we do leggings as well. Like this look tight I'm wearing this. Yeah, do you want to turn around as well? Turn it. So yeah, we have these collections. We do casual, we do club wear, we do special occasions, wedding dresses. Yes, I have catered for bridal outfit as well, like bridesmaid outfit. So those are like tailored, made to measure, made to order, and costume made as well.
Yeah, and it's not only into fashion for you. No. What made you venture into the slimming world part? Because I saw slimming creams. Yeah. I saw, besides the belt. Yeah.
Oh my God. I have been over the years, even before I had my kids. I remember back then I would wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and go to gym and stuff. So I have been into fitness for a long time. Yeah. And then when I had my little boy, I was still okay to manage my weight. But then when I had my girl, so that's when I realized, no, this is not going to happen to me. Because I am somebody, when I start having weight, I just get miserable. I can't sleep. I have a nightmare. So that's how I went and got my first waist trainer actually from Amazon. And the quality was good. So I thought, no, I'm going to do a research about it. Went ahead, started with the waist trainer. Then after that, training. Then when I saw the result and what I was getting, I decided to just bring it out to the public.
Yeah. Because when I came today, I'm like, is that your bum? Is it real? I said, it's real. I had to touch her. I would touch her just to confirm that it's real. And you know, she has only gotten that from her waist training. How beautiful is that? But not this one I've got on, like you said.
The one
but this one she's got on at the minute is a corset. And what it does, if you've got a bit of a tummy, it pushes your tummy and then it helps you get a bum.
Yep, it gives you the distance, tummy tuck, hourglass figure, and pushes your fat from the unwanted fat from your tummy, and then spread it around your hips, your thighs, and your bum. And of course, have a little body.
And to your beauty, right? How beautiful is that? So girls, not even. If you're gonna not buy anything today, do not. You have to buy the corset like this. I'm buying one myself because I don't have any bones, so and I have the tummy to push there. So why don't I do that?
I know, right?
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing. I have a different range of waist trainers, but this is one of my favorite because it does it just gives you that instant look that you dream of. And of course, a lot of people always ask me about the body magic.
What's the body magic?
Okay, body magic is the one you wear underneath your dress if you're going to a party.
Oh, and then it hides your tummy just for the day. Yeah.
So a lot of people ask me, why don't you sell body magic? I'm not here to help you hide your fat. I'm here to help you keep it off, lose the fat, and keep it. You understand?
Yeah.
So with this, you can wear it under your party dress, and you can also train your waistline with it. So it kind of does two jobs at the same time.
Yeah, because what about the health reason? Because some people, I know they say when you wear some, it might hurt you, inside and everything. So what does this?
This particular, like I said, I've been using waist trainer. I've been training my waistline for a long time, and I haven't had any problem. Before I started, with having two kids, you notice you have a back pain, and
especially if you have epidural, spinal block, stuff like that. I know. I feel the pain
and I had a C-section with my two kids as well. So, with this one, I noticed it kind of sit me up straight, just like where a woman is supposed to sit. So sit you up high. So I'm sorry.
Some of so life was really difficult for me to find something. I didn't want to bleach my skin at all. I wanted to have a natural color, using something really genuine. So I've used these in Africa, but I knew how good they were. So we just had the opportunity to work with this company, which is really huge in Paris. So we are bringing them here. We are the first representative of this product in this country now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, they've got everything. Shower gel. Look at that. That's a base carrot shower gel. It's with carrots. Carrot is naturally red.
It's really glow.
Yeah, it's help glow skin. If you want to glow, if you call yourself a glow queen, you need to be using this.
And you don't want to bleach your skin as well.
No bleaching pad. Natural looking glow
skin.
All the glow mamas out there. Wow, I love it. And this bottle's huge. I'm just going to last you for ages.
Lasts for so long.
Fantastic. 1 whole liter shower
This
gel.
is a base of carrots. This is base of gold.
Stop! Really?
Yeah.
Golden argan.
Which is something really difficult to find.
I need this in my life.
And it's really good.
Every material have got its chemicals combination to make the things.
Yeah.
So this gold and argan combination makes you.
So basically you're showering with gold.
Basically. When you see the thing here as well. And look at how shiny it is.
And look at how you look nice from high. Look at it. I'm showering. I just walk out like, shut up. Technique. Love it.
So this is base of carrots. This is base of golden argan.
Gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what's this one?
What's the caviar?
Caviar.
These people, they live in the life.
Yeah.
They all live
I think it's a combination of varying ingredients.
Can I have a whiff of this? Open it, let me have a smell. Let me have a whiff. Oh.
They smell amazing.
So now we do not usually open the cream.
Yeah.
So now we've opened this one.
I'm going to take it home.
Someone have to take it home.
Oh, wait,
no. It doesn't work like that. It's gonna be a price draw.
Definitely.
A price
Lucky
draw.
one will have
This actually costs £39.99. This is £40 shower gel. One liter shower gel. One lucky person gonna have to try this. I'm gonna weigh it. It weighs actually 1.15 kg.
What?
Move.
That's a whole kilo of caviar.
1.14 kg shower gel. So to cost this one, it will cost roughly £3.99. If someone online win it, have to pay only £3.99 for the delivery service.
Did you hear that?
If someone within us win it, then it's a free for that person.
Woohoo! So I'm gonna go and open all the bottles so we can win all of them. That's
why I'm here today.
Okay, so guys, let me just get your people. Someone needs to win this for £3.99, just postage only. You get a 40 quid worth of Posh shower gel. Yes. Wow. Okay. It is happy Sunday, people. Thank me later. All right. Okay. So what else we got?
Yeah. The thing is, we don't only have the shower gels. We do have the body cream.
We
have the regular stuff here.
So this is the serum. That costs the same price. But you see the difference. The same price. But the serum, I mean, a lot of people know about the serum anyway. Mm-hmm. The serum is especially to make the skin smooth and more beautiful.
And act quickly, because some people, they just want something quick. So with this one in the cream, it will work more effectively and more quickly. Wow. Or you can use the cream on its own as well. Just depend on
so how fast you want the cream. The cream actually costs £60. But trust me, my wife, I've used it before.
Look at her.
But every time she was using it before it ends, I used to love the smell. It used to be like, wow. So if you want to be in trouble at home, so your husband do not work till 7 p.m. You use this one, he will be home every time at 5.
I love
just to smell his wife around the house. So this is the right one for that.
Or if you're looking for a husband, just
if you're looking for a husband,
go to Asda. I talk too much about Asda, but yeah, you're bargain. And
as you can see, like the product look expensive. Yeah, some people when they come, they just say the products are expensive.
This matches my budget.
Why they are
anyway,
expensive.
I will get something for you to try now. Okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave you for 1 second.
I'm gonna look instantly beautiful. Wait for the transformation. So this is
more about yourself. I know you are into business. You do so many things. But please just give us a little bit about yourself before I actually ask our questions and get our guests to ask questions.
Thank you so much to Pacesetters for allowing me to speak to your friends, your colleagues, your social media followers. My name is Gary. I'm Scottish, and I am a academic migrant to the wonderful city of Liverpool. But as you probably can tell, my accent is not Scouse, as we say here, or Liverpudlian, but it is from Edinburgh. And my friends say that because they think they're funny, that I'm from the English side of Scotland, because we're apparently posher, but we're not. I'm actually from a place called Leith in Edinburgh. And Leith then, when I was born, wasn't always a particularly nice place, but quite a difficult, disadvantaged community where we had no money. And I was brought up in a room and kitchen. And if you don't know what that means, it means it's an old building where there was 12 different families, 4 families per floor, ground floor, first floor, second floor. And we had an outdoor toilet, and we had to share that toilet with 3 other families, so 4 in total. We didn't have a bathroom, and our kitchen was the same as the living room or the lounge, as we say today. No double glazing, no central heating, and our heating was a grate, an oven, a burner in the corner of the kitchen where we boiled water and cooked our food on the same device, using coal to keep the place hopefully warm and feed us as well. That was my background. And here we are many years later, living in Liverpool, and now I'm Deputy Mayor. I was Lord Mayor for just over a year in 2013-14. And just think, if Gary Miller, from quite a rough, no money, poor background, can become Lord Mayor of one of the best cities in the world, then anybody watching this can also become Lord Mayor if they apply themselves, if, in my case, become a politician. And I became a politician, a councillor for the wonderful area of Old Swan. And Old Swan is part of Liverpool. It's the area as you come off the M62 and you look to the right-hand side and you'll see at the end of the motorway the flyover. Yeah. Then you'll see over to the right-hand side. That's Old Swan. And I became a councillor there in 2008, re-elected in 2012, re-elected again in 2016, and would have not been running for election this year because although it's not time to retire, I think 12 years in what I've been doing is enough time for me. So I decided I was going to retire from local politics this year. And then, of course, as we all know, we're in strange times with coronavirus, with COVID-19, and therefore my kind of thoughts about retiring were changed by the national government when Boris Johnson decided there'd be no elections this year and the next elections will be next year, which means legally I've got to stay on as a councillor for one more year until May of next year. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. And it's a really good thing because I enjoy working and being a voice for the people of Old Swan and doing my role as the mayoral lead for Joe Anderson in business relations and international relations. And that will continue until May of next year. But as I say, it should have finished this year. But when you plan to retire and move job, change job, some things like the new job start and you can't do anything about it. So some of the work that I had planned to do when I was retiring as a councillor would actually have started in May and did start. So I'm kind of juggling maybe sometimes.
The product you put into the oven, right, it makes it rises. And your carbon bicarbonate of soda, it actually starts working as soon as it incorporates into the liquid. Right. So that is where all this science in baking, it comes in. We don't just go into baking, but we have the idea of science into it as well. So let's get it done.
Wow, guys, if you're a cake lover and you just go to the shop and pick up a cake and eat and you think it's easy, well, you're hearing from the masters. I never knew, it took that much of a science to bake a cake, but this is why we are bringing this to you in the comfort of your house so that you can learn, how, you're able to create this amazing cakes that you just go into the shop and you pick up and you eat. Right, so do you want to tell us what you're doing now?
Yeah, and now I'm trying to dissolve the sugar that I've added to the egg white with the water. The water is not actually hot too, because I don't want it to be at the boiling point. Yeah. So as soon as the sugar is dissolved into the egg white, I will take it out and mix it together.
Right, guys, I know you can't see inside the pot, but I think Victoria is giving us enough explanation. And the beautiful thing is you can go back and watch this video again and see everything she said and how you can go about making yourself mirror eyes. The keys, is it keys? Yes. Oh, I'm learning, like I said to you guys. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Pacesetters on Instagram and on Facebook. do leave a comment down below. If you've got any questions for our guests today, leave it down below. I will be answering some of the questions, but not me. God, you don't want me to answer questions in terms of cake. They will turn out nice. They might taste nice just because there'll be too much sugar in it. But hey, Victoria will be answering all your questions as we go along. So feel free to leave your questions down below in the comment section. We will be going through them. And also, you stand a chance, like I said at the beginning, of winning a 10% discount. And also a prize at the end of the show. So keep commenting. Okay, we'll have a raffle at the end of the show today. So how are we getting on now, Victoria?
Yeah, I'm just checking. The way I check to see if the sugar has already dissolved, I still have a bit of sugar in there. Right. So I'm still going to
Right. You don't mind me? I just asked you a question because you know a lot of people out there have got allergies, and one of the things that you baked a cake for me in the past whereby I needed that minimal sugar, and the cake turned out nice. Again, I will share some pictures at the end. So if you want to see some of the pictures, wait till the end. You'll see more pictures I'll be sharing on the screen. But how do you go about meeting the needs of your customers' allergies?
Yeah, actually, we take care of every customer's need.
Right.
Any allergy you can think of, egg allergy, you can make an eggless cake for you.
Wow.
If you are thinking of dairy free, we are here for you. If you are thinking of any cake that you don't want, if you are allergic to nuts, you can take care of that.
So you see, isn't that just amazing to know?
I think it's ready to go into the mixer now.
Okay, we'll learn some more. I'm just gonna give some shout out. Shout out to Alice Davis. Thanks for joining us now. Thank you, Fola. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jolly Ayo, for joining us. Thank you, Oluremi. Forgive me if I don't say your name rightly, but thank you guys for joining us. We see you. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya, for joining us. We see you
on Instagram. On Instagram, we have quite a lot of people. We have a question here on Instagram. Someone said, my kids and I are cake lovers, but I'm amateur in cake baking. And then he goes ahead to ask the question that is it necessary for my person to be watching or cake?
It depends on the texture of the cake you want at the end of the day. There are some batter that needs to be not that.
I think we might. We're going to probably have to go. So that's great.
Okay, great. So then, as far as intention setting and manifestation, they really go together hand in hand. So the more that you can visualize, make yourself a visualization board, see it, believe it, it will happen.
Brilliant. So, sorry to interrupt. Affirmations, is that part of visualization?
Absolutely. So when we say our affirmations every morning, we are putting into action what we see and what we believe. So when you manifest, when you write down your affirmations, and I always have them on my mirror in the bathroom. I have them by my bed. So I make sure that I say affirmations in the morning, at night, through my day. I have little Post-its everywhere in my house. That's all part of manifesting what you want your future to be. You have the power to make your future because the mind is so incredibly powerful.
Yes, that's right. Wow, I do use a lot of affirmations, but I also follow Tony Robbins. I don't know if you know about Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins seems to not believe that affirmations work, but instead he likes to call them incantations, where literally there's still affirmations, but you have to use your body, put your body in action to actually manifest. That's his theory in regards to that. But I use both the incantations according to Tony Robbins, where you affirm and use action and power, and I also just do my affirmations at night and in the morning, and it both works. So, yeah.
Well, I agree with Tony. I mean, because honestly, a thought is an action.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So I understand what he's saying. I think if you think the thought enough and you speak the thought, the affirmation, that is also an action. So you're putting it into motion. Yeah.
So tell me, how long has Amazing Earth been around?
I started Amazing Earth on 2/20/2020. You'll see the repeated twos. In numerology, when you see a repeated pattern of twos, it's the universe, it's your spirit guides, it's the divine telling you you're exactly where you should be.
Oh, wow. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time?
Yes, even though I started before a pandemic.
Yes.
I still believe I started at the right time, and I've been incredibly grateful for the support that I've received with the company and the orders coming in. And honestly, it was the right time.
Oh, brilliant. So maybe you could tell us more about the benefits of actually using natural products, because like the whole world is, I would call it an awakening now. People are more and more people are understanding about what they're taking in and how important it is, whether it's food, whether it's the products we put on our bodies, whatever it is. People are becoming more aware. And maybe you could just tell us a little bit about why should I be using natural products when, you know, I can just go to the supermarket and buy something with lots of chemicals that does the job anyway.
Of course. So the easiest way to break it down for natural products, there's three main reasons. Number one, chemicals that are in commercially produced beauty products actually harm the skin. Your skin is your largest living organ. And in the all-natural beauty world, we have a saying, if it doesn't go in your mouth, it shouldn't go on your skin, your largest organ.
Yes.
When you use natural beauty products, you are using products that are much more sensitive. So if you have very sensitive skin, natural beauty products will not put any kind of harsh chemical on your skin. The other thing is, a lot of commercially produced beauty products have odor-causing products in them that give you headaches. So the more we go natural, the more we're treating our skin with the love and respect, the less kind of inflammation and chemical burns and toxins we're putting into the system.
Yeah. And how would you, so what you say, from what you've just said, my understanding is it doesn't matter the fact that the products are going on our skin, the toxins is
really beautiful. Now, I remember when I was, I'm going to bring in the modern, you guys just hold on, I want you to get to know her very well. So, when I was speaking with you, you said something about empowerment, about charity that you had in Kenya, and I know that's part of your ministry and all that, which is a good thing. Yeah. And I know you said something about charity and you support orphanage. Yeah, so correct. Yeah, about it. So what exactly do you do? Because there are people out there that want to know about your charity business, and they might be able to support what you do. For the charity, we have the church called the Balance Ministry. Mainly our headquarters are in Kenya. The main headquarters are in Kenya. I used to work with the Reverend Terry Brimson and his wife, who passed. I worked with them for many years. We used to lead a prayer movement for this country, but unfortunately, they went to do it alone in 2015. And they let me continue with the charity work. So we have orphans in Uganda, we have orphans in Kenya, Malawi, Zimbabwe, South Africa. Wow. And the work is so grievous. There are many children who need school fees. There are many orphans who are suffering from HIV/AIDS. The parents have died. There are those who are grown up. They are like 17, 18, but they're still positive with HIV. They were born with it, though the parents are no more. So we've been helping all these children, paying school fees for them. And there's now this generation, those who are now
I would say that I think it's career because AIDS is still living, especially in Africa where there's no food. Food is limited, water is limited, so people are still dying of HIV, especially in the suburbs. They have got no medicine, they have no food, and there are many orphans that are still dying seriously. And now COVID-19 has kicked in, which is so grievous. It's so heartbreaking, and the lockdown now, the finances do really need sponsors. You can sponsor a child for £25 a year. That £25 can support a child, can pay school fees. You can buy them a mosquito net for £5, and that can protect a child to get malaria. You can buy food, and also we've been doing this for a long time. But now I've come up with this urban culture, mainly to train the young people into business and also for sustainability. You know, for sustainability. Why? Because we've sponsored many people and they're still poor. They cannot help themselves. So the reason why I've come up with urban culture, especially the poorest people and the low-income people, is to have confidence in start their own businesses for sustainability. And now what we are doing, like now in Kenya, what we've done is in Africa there's a project which called people carrier, motorcycle people carrier. Okay. So if you buy a motorcycle for a family, that motorcycle will help the family to generate income. Okay. Or a cow, that cow will help the family. They can have milk, and also they can sell some of the milk. If the cow is good, is a bull, they can sell milk and then pay school fees for their children. Or fish ponds, because now people can grow fish. You can do fish ponds.
Are we talking about Kenya, or any other African country that you specialty is?
African country now, because we have our charity is distributed in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and South Africa.
So basically, to introduce, explain about me and the concept is all about to make a statement for beautiful women who want to make a statement. Our jewelries have a charm and something really special. So they are all unique, and I can introduce you, like example, we have the Abu choker, which is a really powerful choker. If you go out on any occasion and you want to make a statement, I'm here, I'm recommending my customer in a way that they can make the perfect statement for the occasion. We have a customer, most of them are from different range of places, so industry. Some of them are actor and singer, and some of them are people for they just want to purchase some jewelry for a special occasion, and some of them just for the daily basics. As I said earlier, we provide the jewelry styling photo shoot. So we style people. So I did that for a lot of models that they want to do a photo shoot, jewelry photo shoot. So I style them, and they can make the best performance and also provide the best statement for the photo shoot on the day.
Right.
So that's pretty much everything about us.
in terms of Jada Badalina. This is our business card. So you can contact me at any time on Instagram or by email. Usually, I'm quite responsive on DM. So if you send me a nice DM, I'm happy to get back to you if you want to book or if you need anything or any help, any inquiries about the journey as well. I'm here.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Alina. That's fascinating. Can I just ask you a question? You know, on your profile, because you said people can reach you on your social media, which is quite good. It's a social media world now. African Egyptian jewelries. How did that come about? Why African Egyptian jewelries? And I mean, one of the things that you said, you know, is for every jewelry that you have, there's a little bit of Jolina in it. So can you just tell our audience, you know, why African Egyptian jewelries? How did that come about?
Yes, because everything starts in Africa. So and the jewelries and Egypt is part of Africa, and some people sometimes start to forget about it. But it's really powerful part of our story. So that's why I put the impact on put African jewelry. I could put only African, but the African jewelry on Egyptian jewelry is an impact of the Egyptian culture in Afro culture. I mean, that's why I call the African Egyptian jewelry.
Amazing. I love that. I mean, when I saw that on your profile, I thought to myself, what a concept. I think that is so beautiful. And if you talk about African women, we love our jewelries. We love to make statements with our jewelry, and that is something that you are really passionate about in terms of making statements with those jewelries. As you can see, they're bold, they're big, and you rock them yourself. How do you go about getting your models that you've got on your Instagram page that model all your jewelries for you? I know you do some as well, but how do you go about getting the beautiful women on your profile that model them for you? How do you go about getting the beautiful women on your profile that model them for you? Yes. Basically, I'm just trying to connect it again on Facebook, on Instagram. So be with me. It's we have some technical, yeah. I'll be with you. You'll be able to see me on Instagram as well. It's okay. Yes. So I think now I'll be with you quite soon. Yes.
Yeah, we're back.
So,
which is quite important. Do you have any of those products to you right there that we can see?
Yes, I have quite a few of them.
Yeah, let's talk about them. A
lot of them are on the website. If you go to www.yemtechbeautyhub.com, a lot of products are there. Now I have the polished straw. This straw, yeah, this is the polished straw. Can you see straw?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the polished straw.
Yeah.
It's got coffee grounds in it. It's got brown sugar. It's good to exfoliate. It's good for people that have cellulite on their body and all that. It works on stretch marks.
About people that stretch? Yeah, I was about to say stretch marks.
Works on stretch marks. It's good for cellulite, like I said. And if you just want to give yourself a polished look, like a glittering look, this is the stuff that you need. I've got this. I've got now there are some people, like I say, skin lightening, skin whitening is a choice if you want to.
Of course.
Some people just comment for me, don't you love what God has given you, your natural color? It's a choice. I can decide I want to be light. That is what I want. I want that. That is just what I want. Some people might decide they want to be white. So I have products to make you white. Natural products. Natural products. Like everything we use in our house, but it just differs on how we use it. I'm talking about carrots. I'm talking about neem. I'm talking about almond oil. I'm talking about vitamin A, vitamin C. Those are things that are natural, but there are ways we use them to produce effect, lightening effects on the skin. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once you are using my product, just know that you are using pure organic products.
Now, this is the extreme whiteness soap for those that want to whiten their skin.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not going to be extreme on your skin. It's just going to give extreme effect.
Okay.
I have this is the moisturizing butter soap for those that they love their complexion, they're okay with it, they just want it to glow, just want to brighten a little, like a shade brighter. You use the moisturizing butter. I have the Lush Face toner. This toner is mainly for dark skin. Any Lush thing you see on the website is for dark skin.
Okay.
Here is the Skin Rejuvenate face wash. This goes for those that are sunburns. Maybe they use the tube cream, all those creams in the tubes, and they give them ness and blackness and all that. So we have to rejuvenate their skin. This is the extreme lotion that goes with the extreme white soap. Yeah. And then if you have I used to have dark lips, very dark lips. It's got to a point my husband would be like, "Come, are you smoking secretly?" And I said, "I don't smoke. I don't smoke. But I had these dark lips. I cannot leave my house without lipstick on because my lips are just too dark. But now they are beautiful, pinky, sexy, soft now, just because I use the pink lips balm. This is the pink lips balm. It has
does it not peel does it peel the skin on the lips, or what does it do?
It fades off the dark coloring. It fades it off. It doesn't peel. But if you go for the pink lips kits on the website, that has the sugar scrub, it has the concealer, and it has the pink lips. So you use the sugar scrub to take off the dead cells on your lips, and then you use the concealer on it, and then the pink lips come on. Just use it gradually every day. In my handbag, on my table at work, I have the pink lips spray. So I'm always using it. And before you know it, your lips will start, the darkness will start fading off. For those that have dark lips due to smoking or some natural, like mine was natural and I didn't like it. But now my pinks are so pink and natural. So the day you see me, if you check on my Instagram page, my pictures are there. My natural pictures are there. And you'll see my lips, very pink, So I have, we have toner, we have body oil, different body oil. Oh, my period didn't give me body oil. This is another soap. Okay. Do you see the glow? You see how that? Imagine this beauty glowing soap on your skin. Isn't your skin gonna come out looking so glittery? So I have soap for different needs. If you just want for normal skin, for oily skin, for whitening, for light.
Each wear and been very relaxed and calm. And I think it's the style and the colours that when I came back, I found there were nothing red in the UK. You can't find them, can you? No. I mean, your fabrics, you can just pull African fabrics and colours. Everything is hot, but in the UK, when you go to the shop, everything seems to have a little bit of mustard in it, or a bit of grey, and it's safe. It's all seasonal as well. Like, yes. Yeah. It is, but I think you could wear a pink or a turquoise in winter, but you could wear it with a black jacket and black trousers or black leather pants. It's not just for holidays. You can wear it all year round. Yeah. But maybe it could be cashmere, but you'd wear a beautiful bright colour, something a little bit sensible. Yeah, I like that. I know you've travelled so many different countries, and you told me about a trip to Australia in 2015. Oh yeah, but before that, I started. I couldn't find any shops the things that I like. You go on the high school to say you can. And I always have this love when I was a student at uni. I'd go to all the antique shops and the charity shops. Yes. And I'd pick up old 1920s silk dresses and blouses, and I'd wear them over jeans, and I'd love them because the fabric was gorgeous, and I like that. So I used to buy vintage pieces and wear them over the jeans, and then I also found pieces I'd cut up and make into sort of casual tops again to wear over my side. But when I went to Australia, because it's an outdoor life, everyone's on the beach. They're very casual, but they also have some fantastic designers there. But they do a lot of summer wear, holiday wear that's casual style, and I loved it, but I thought it was very expensive and also very much for just for a way of life. Whereas in the UK, we go to Europe, but it's not so hot, so clothes should be a different style and more geared for market. But it was when I was there, I think it was, I saw all these fashion, some of it was so expensive, some of it was probably really cheap and irony, and I came back and I thought, yeah, I want to now focus on doing holiday wear, which is what I used to wear when I was young. And I thought, now I'm going to do it, I've got the time to do it. Yeah.
I know you had a bespoke furniture, hand-painted furniture business.
I finished the house.
Yes, I can see so many beautiful prints around that just reflect that artist in me. And I'm just wondering, do you think, is there any way that's linked to how you ended up a fashion designer? Or?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. I think, I mean, I had my grown-up, my sensible job, which I loved teaching French journalism. I loved it. But whenever I had free time, and when I was knitted, I used to love them for their houses. And I looked at the furniture and the marble, and I thought, I want this. I just do not want that here. I do not want more furniture. And when I came home, I thought I want a mini Versailles or a mini, and so I created it. I did it. I just sat there and I played around and I did it. And I think even my fashion, the fashion is similar because I love ruffles. I like extravagant, the green. But it's all, I do like ruffles. It's not very simple. I think it comes from the armoire, the furniture, and all the detail which I painted. You know, it's the same thing. It's kind of something else. And I love the series Versailles. So that's all that satin and silk.
No, I really like the vibe that you've got on your designs, the ruffles and the little detail. I really wish we could really zoom in on some of these because the little detail is
I'll show you a little bit.
Yeah. So I know, like we've spoken about your love of hand-painted bespoke furniture, your love of travel, but I know there's other things that inspire you as well. So
I think when I create my pieces, a lot of them are in my own. I get them sometimes from wallpaper, like say a beautiful £160 roll piece of wallpaper, and I think, I love that. And I photograph it. And then I will play with the colours, just one little bit of it. But I'll play with it and then think, right, I want to cut that now on some tops and some dresses.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm really opportune and I really thank you for this privilege you've given me. I really thank you so much. Yeah, like presenter has said, my name is Padma Yosuiki. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm the CEO of Dofty's Events, Entertainment, and Surprise Packages.
So, what do you do? What is Dofty's Events all about? What do you do at Dofty's Events?
Yeah, Dofty's Events, we are mainly based on children's decorations and anything that has to do with children's parties and events, we do that. And we do entertainment. Then we have this little project now, which is the surprise packages, and they are grouped into three, which is the diamond, the ruby, and the sapphire packages. So that's what we do mainly.
So diamond, ruby, and sapphire packages. Now the diamond, ruby, and sapphire you're talking about. Is it on the surprise package or is it on the decoration aspect of it? What part of it is it?
You know, it's the surprise package. It's part of the surprise package. You know, we have different packages. Well, it depends on according to your budget. We work with your budget. So we have the surprise, the diamond package. We have the saxophonists, we have the cakes, the gifts, you know, customized gifts. and or it's just listed there. The diamond is the one that has the main things in it. Then the ruby has a little less than the diamond. What we have, the package is there. Then the sapphire, that one does not include the saxophonist, but we'll get some other items too for the celebrants. It depends on we work according to your budget anyway.
Okay, all right. I'm just going to take the So what we do is we talk about the decoration aspect, and then we now bring up the surprise package that you do for people. So please, if you're just joining us, we're on Pacesetters Online Business Education, and I have with me today the CEO of Dopsy's event. Her name is Oduayo Seriki. She's based here in Liverpool, and what she does is she does children parties, right? That's a party planner for kids, and she's also into surprises. I have some of our jobs that we'll be showing you today of what she has done so far, and I believe she's going to be doing so many good things online. I mean, online in this Liverpool and its environment. So, we're just going to get to know her better, get to know her prices, how much she charges for for packaging, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you for the introduction of yourself, Dopsy's event. Now, what made you go into event? I know after having doing an event, now somebody just commented that there's an echo. Is your phone on mute, please? And it's on silent?
Yes.
Is it on mute? Okay. I believe it should be better now. Is there any echo from your end? Oduayo, is there echo from your end?
No, there isn't any echo.
Okay. So, Tayab, I can see that you said there are two voices. So can you check from your end? Is it okay now, or is it better? Please kindly let us know if it's better, please. So, I was asking you, what made you go into this? Because some people go into businesses because, oh yeah, my friend is doing it. Oh, that thing because this person is making a lot of money doing this, so let me just go into it. Or I want to go into this business because I'm going to make a lot of money. So many reasons like that. But what's your passion? What makes you go into kids party, decoration, and all that?
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. As a child growing up, I used to love parties back then. When they tell me we're going to a party, I hardly sleep till the next day. And when
we're giving out a lace frontal wig. That it's up there. Do you want me to bring it down?
Yes, please. So they can get a close up. Just be careful you don't knock anything over. Because we arranged it all nicely so we get a good view.
All right, now this is a lace frontal wig. Now it's not a lace front where you have just a little closure in front. It has lace all over the front.
Yeah.
And it's about 16 inches. So we're giving this out today to the lucky winner.
And how do you win?
Well, for you to win, you need to keep commenting like we love interacting. Now today the comment is quite different from the other ones I've been doing in the past.
Yes.
So we're gonna keep counting the comments. If you're on number 50,
yeah.
Number 50.
50 comment.
Or 40.
40. Okay. So a one-word comment acceptable?
Yeah. No. One-word comment is not acceptable today. So it has to be 3 comments. So don't just say 3 words. I mean, don't just say wow, or don't just say lovely. So, and emojis, no, not just emoji.
Just says that not qualified for the prize draw. You've heard it. If you want to be in for the prize draw to win that gorgeous wig up there, you need to comment at least 3 words. So you can say, that is beautiful, or I love that. Instead of wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, you look
Yeah.
lovely today.
Oh, hi Ajayi. You look beautiful in Thames' hair. She does. I like the hair that she's got. Wow. And I have been styled by Thames' hair as well.
Yep.
Okay. So keep commenting. If you've just joined us, feel free to share this live on your timeline in any of your groups. We're giving away one of the lovely wigs up there.
Yep. And some hair products.
And some hair products as well. So there's more than one winner.
Yep.
Okay, so you've heard it. Keep commenting 3 words or more. Feel free to ask any questions. I am here in conversation with the mighty, powerful powerhouse of a woman. She is the CEO of Pacesetters Business Expo. She is the CEO of Pacesetters Entertainment. She is also the CEO of Culture Discovery Events and Thames' Hair, which is what we're talking about today. So it's not actually 3 businesses, it's actually 4.
No, actually, the entertainment aspect of it,
yes,
it's more part of Pacesetters. So Pacesetters is actually Pacesetters Business and Entertainment.
So, okay, in your own words, without giving us too much information, what exactly is Pacesetters?
All right. I remember when I wanted to choose that name, I thought about it. I was like, what name should I use? A business expo? Should I use this? And I spoke with my husband then. And then I said, I gave so many names, and he just sat there, he looked at me and said, why? Why not just use Pacesetters?
It's a powerful name.
Because it's a powerful name, and it's something that's not been done in the community. Maybe it's been done in the past. I don't know. No offense to anyone.
Yes.
But it's bringing a new thing. And when he said that, I took my time to actually, think about it. That we all are Pacesetters. Whatever you're doing in the community, you are setting a pace.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be the last person to do it. You are not even the first person to do it, because somebody else might have done it, and then you're now doing it again, and someone in the future will even do it and even do it better.
Yeah.
So you are setting a pace. You are taking a step which somebody else can build on and keep building on. So
I love it.
Well, that's why I love the name Pacesetters.
And then the motto, be a game changer.
A game changer. Yeah, when I chose the game changer was because most times when I want to exhibit my hair, I have to travel to London.
Yes.
I have to travel to so many events.
Oh, I've seen that, lots of events.
Thank you. So I thought of it that why can't I have something like that here? Must I go all the way? You can actually go. You need to go. You need to go because it's more networking. But even while you're here, you can get something done. So be a game changer. It's not about one person. It's about everyone.
Wow.
It's for everyone. And I tell people, Pacesetters is not. I tell people, Pacesetters is not about Pacesetters itself. It's about you as a game changer.
Wow. It's so powerful. How can people keep in contact with you if